Welcome back to Anime Devil. Today we are going to talk about 10 anime series where a boy goes to an all-girls school. Let's get started. At number 10 we have Shomin Sample. In an effort to teach fancy rich girls more about the world outside their fancy rich bubble so they don't end up completely shutting down after they graduate, this series basically kidnaps a common teen boy to serve as a sample of commoners outside. They are meant to ask him questions, but instead use him for all sorts of strange shenanigans. It ends up as a pretty good comedy series as it tries to be nothing else. At number 9 we have Seitokai Yakuindomo. After finding himself in trouble before even going into the school building, it is decided by the student council that the main character will be the vice president of the student council. The school is recently co-ed and it was decided that they need a male point of view to best govern over their new male peers. That all sounds pretty above board, until it is discovered that the student council is a bunch of oddballs and perverts. At number 8 we have Infinite Stratos. This series tells the story of mechs that can only be piloted by girls, and then suddenly a guy has the ability to pilot one. As such, he is sent to a training school where most of the series takes place. As far as this trope goes, Infinite Stratos manages to make a pretty good show out of this. It's emphasis on comedy rather than ecchi, and it has a pretty interesting world to show off. At number 7 we have Otoboku, Maidens Are Falling For Me. Contrary to the usual plot, Otoboku takes a male character that, in order to fulfill his grandfather's wish, attends an all-girls school. Of course, there are no boys allowed, so he dresses as a girl. The entire plot is as you would expect, him trying to avoid getting caught and getting himself into really awkward situations. At number 6 we have Maria Holic. There isn't a lot you can do differently with this setup, but Maria Holic dared to dream and did their best. This series tells the tale of a girl that wants to fall in love, but because she gets hives talking to boys, she goes to an all-girls school to try and catch herself a woman. She becomes enamored with one, but it turns out that it is actually a man dressed as a woman. While it sounds all very comedic, it is actually a really well-written show. At number 5 we have Armed Girls Machiavellism. After their school became co-ed long ago, girls asked to carry weapons to protect themselves from the male menace. After generations of this, a special group formed to correct problematic male students. With the main character heading there after getting into a brawl, a bunch of girls are waiting to correct him. At number 4 we have Undefeated Bahamut Chronicle. Lux is a former prince and a dragon rider renowned for being the worst for not attacking. After he is challenged to a duel by the kingdom's new princess, he ends up being sent to all-girl academy of dragon riders that are training to be dragon knights. At number 3 we have Blade Dance of the Elementalers. In Blade Dance, females can form pacts with spirits to fight battles for them. However, the main character is the first male in 1,000 years to be able to form a pact. Not only is he thrust into an all-girls school to train for an upcoming tournament, but it turns out the spirit he formed a pact with was stolen from another girl. At number 2 we have Unlimited Fafnir. Just as dragons mysterious appeared in the world, so did the Ds, girls that can manipulate dark matter into weapons. For years, only girls were born as Ds until one day, a male manifested the power. Could he be the key into unraveling the mystery between Ds and dragons? And finally at number 1 we have Mashiroiro Symphony, The Color of Lovers. This series operates under the idea that the girls of an all-girls school will be upset about going co-ed. As such, a small handful of boys are selected to test the waters, so to speak. So, boys are sent into a school full of hostile women. It focuses on just one guy really, and it takes a visual novel sort of approach in diffusing hostility. That's it for today. Thanks for watching and be sure to give a like to help make more videos like this, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing it as well. Until next time.